Hello, this is the specialization in challenges to global affairs, a collaborative effort between the University of Geneva and the University of Leiden in the Netherlands. Very much welcome to this hangout. We are very pleased to have you on board again. You have done a lot of work and we're very happy to see that this all worked so smoothly. Before I say more, let me hand over right away to Dr. Stadler in Geneva, who will say a couple of things about the process and where we are right now. So I hand over right now.
Thank you, Madeleine, and a big hello and welcome from the University of Geneva. And let me first wish you all a happy new year. And then also thank you very much for the time that you have invested in and the effort in evaluating the work of your peers. I hope that the review and the feedback that you received is helpful for you with regard to your essay, but also for writing future essays and in terms of getting new ideas about the topic. Let me share with you some ideas and comments that we had or questions that have been raised with regard to the peer evaluation. So first, a question, can you publish your papers? And our clear answer is yes, please do so. And you can also have a look at Professor Griffith's video on how to publish or how to get your paper published. So you can consider academic outlets or practitioner outlets, and you may also consider shortening your paper and actually publish it as a blog post, which might be maybe easier than going for an academic journal with a peer evaluation process again. So that was the first point with regard to publication. And the second point, we would like to mention once again that plagiarism is an issue that you have to take very seriously. So we had some comments in the forum that you find out that some authors had copy-pasted actually full paragraphs from another source and then said, oh, sorry, I forgot to put the reference. I mean, we really want to encourage you to make it your own essay, and you cannot copy full paragraphs. So when you use direct quotes from another source, you have to put the quotation marks and only use selected sentences and not full paragraphs. So that was a short reminder, what is plagiarism and how to use references correctly. And yeah, and I think a burning question that you have right now is also the question, when will I get my certificate? We will actually provide you with an answer as soon as possible and post it on the forum. So please wait another moment for our answer on that. And so I think I've talked a lot and will now pass over to Madeleine, who will tell you more about what are the next steps in the process. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Leah. Yes, absolutely. These are crucial issues. And of course, we want to have a level playing field for all students. And this is why I think at any university and also in our online courses, we need to be strict. Plagiarism, of course, is something, it's easy sometimes it seems, but this would not be correct in terms of academic integrity. And so that's why we are also a bit strict on that. And I'm sure you understand. And those of you who have really done their own work will understand why we need to be harsh when these cases happen. So again, let me also reinforce what Leah just said. We appreciate the work that you put into writing an essay, it's a lot of work, and also reviewing a peer's essay. And I feel, as Leah does, that there are many possibilities now to go on. Either you can use this as a basis for another product in the future. It could even be a publication indeed. or you could leave it and just say, well, this was a valuable exercise. It has helped me and I have learned a lot. So this is also, I think, something that you can gain. But in this course or in this specialization, I should say, you can gain even more. And let me say, it has already been mentioned in parts, but maybe not fully yet, that we will be selecting indeed a paper in which the OECD challenge is addressed, and there is the reward that we mentioned before. So it will be very fascinating to see who gets that. We also are selecting actually among the best papers in our judgment, and we will invite those that we feel really complied with that criterion, of course on the basis of the peer reviews, but then also our own reading. We will invite you to a hangout. That will be the live hangout that we'll have on the 18th, on Monday. So that will be fascinating to interact with you. And of course, in case you are selected, you will be contacted, and then make sure that you are available, if at all possible. I hope it will be possible because some of you obviously have constraints due to work and other timing issues. So that would be wonderful. We are also planning, and that is interesting when we think about the publication possibilities. We are planning indeed to do an ebook where we have a slightly larger number, but probably around 10 papers that we want to integrate. And of course, that shouldn't keep you from publishing in the future. We'll be in contact about that issue. But so there are some rewards that could be very attractive for those of you who really did a great job. Okay, so now I actually feel that I have been talking a lot and that it really gets time to pass over again to Leah in Geneva.
Yeah, thank you, Madeleine. Actually, I would like to clarify once again also the point or the questions regarding the ebook. So this ebook we will actually share with you on this platform, and so it will stay within this closed community. So we will not publish it somewhere else and then take benefit of your work. No, it's really an ebook for you as a group, so that you can see and read the essays that we consider as being among the most interesting and best written. So that's a clarification from my side. And if you have further questions, please don't hesitate to post them on the forum. We are still responding and are also interested in your ideas and how to take this further, interested in ideas how you want to continue maybe as a community, maybe to create breakout groups or something like that, and other questions that you have. So with this, I will actually close my comment. And I would also say the Google Hangout from my side. Thank you once again for the incredible work that you have delivered in terms of writing the essay in a very short period and doing the peer review and giving feedback and help to your peers. And I hope that you have really enjoyed the journey. So with that, I wish you a very good week. We see each other next week on Monday. And with that, I will pass to Madeleine. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you very much, Leah, and also for the clarification, indeed, that this is a closed environment, if you wish, so we should not have concerns. Maybe some of you are happy to have it integrated already in the ebook and have no further ambitions. So for those of you, it would be less relevant. For those of you who may want to use it, it is important, indeed, that this is a protected environment. Okay, well, thank you so much. I think that was a very, very helpful clarification. We all look forward to the final hangout. Richard Griffiths will also be back then, and he will join us in this very last hangout. Of course, it also implies that the three of us will be doing quite a bit of work in order to read essays after we get your scores and your evaluations in. We will be reading essays and then indeed in a process in which we look at the top the top essays get to the selection. I know from experience it's not always easy to judge, because there may be different good products and each may have its own merit, but then the three of us will discuss and get to a consensus. And if not, Leah and I will just outvote Richard Griffith. I'm sure that he will appreciate that. There we go. So we will have a sound process in which we are trying to really do justice to the work that you have done. And again, it has just been mentioned by Leah, but also from my side, thank you for all the efforts you have put into the specialization, into the capstone project, if you wish, trying to come up with an own contribution indeed to a relevant topic in the framework of our course. So thank you very much. Let me also, from Leiden's side, thank you, start closing today's Hangout, and indeed we all really look forward, Dr. Leah Stettler, Professor Richard Griffith, and myself, to the final Hangout, and we also look forward, even though it's a lot of work, to seeing your papers. Thank you very much, and indeed, see you on Monday. Goodbye.